Now let's talk about loosening the head on the violin. So of course, it's very easy to think that if we aggressively push into the violin, it will be more secure. But I want you to consider allowing your head and neck some freedom, because there are many joints in your neck, and if you are clenching with your jaw and your head pushing down, your neck will be very tight, and this can lead to all sorts of shoulder problems. Basically, the sound will become smaller rather than larger. So you want to have almost what Karen Tuttle used to call the bobblehead, where your head is rolling around in the chin rest. It is for this reason that I don't like to fix my head into the chin rest. I like to be able to turn. Sometimes I look down towards the scroll. Sometimes I look straight forward. So Karen Tuttle, who was one of my teachers, even though I was playing the violin, said that the more you can stay in the most natural posture possible, the easier it will be to play the violin for hours and hours every day. So if I'm doing something remarkably unnatural, like head forward and over, I would never stand like this, right? I used to believe that I should turn and hold it with my chin. And this put quite a lot of tension into my jaws. And I started grinding my teeth at night and having real pain. It turned out I was holding the violin wrong. So if this is you, here's my advice. Rather than holding with your chin in the chin rest, put the violin past your collarbone, kind of snuggle it into your neck. You can see I'm still looking forward at this point. The violin is coming to me. I'm not going after it. And then I will turn my head. My head is resting on the back of the chin rest, not the chin, but on the back. So a point higher. And you can see that I can still talk like this. Like this, I can't open my jaw, right? So that's a lot of extra tension. So this is a much better way to hold the violin. So I can play a down bow with no left hand at all. And then I can, for an exercise, do the up bow holding the violin with no head. I can alternate, down bow, no head. Up bow, hold the violin. So if you're a thumb squeezer with your left thumb, this is a good exercise for you. This is straight from Karen Tuttle. And you can do this even in a piece. Let's say you have a long note and you're just sitting there and you don't need to do anything with your left hand. You can take the thumb off and relax the thumb. But I do love having the feeling of relaxing the head to the back of the chin rest when I play a down bow. And that is Karen Tuttle, absolutely. Alternating the way that you hold the violin, either by putting your head on the back of the chin rest or holding it entirely in the left hand and allowing some freedom in your neck and head movement, can go a long way towards letting all the muscles get some fresh blood, right? So that you're not just locked into a clenched position for 6 hours a day. You can do this in your pieces. And of course, Bach is particularly good for this because they didn't even have a chin rest. They didn't hold their violins like this. So you can do, you can play all sorts of chords and first position stuff without any head on the chin rest whatsoever. Get used to that feeling of freedom in your head.